What's up, guys? It's your boy Hard to Decor here, and I'm here gonna be making a video for my first time ever, and it's gonna be real nice. All right, so I have something for you guys today. I'm actually in three different leagues. Um, right now the third league is in process of the draft right now. It's the CBA, the IBL, and the IPBA. So I originated in the IPBA, and that's what I'm gonna be analyzing my draft for. So basically, if you don't already know, it's a Pokemon League. It's kind of GBA like if you know Shady Penguin and such. So basically we have 11 mons and we get to counter team other people and it's just a real fun time. It's kind of like sports. I'm just gonna hop right in this. So basically, first round I had a really bad pick. I was in 13th seed and the mega I wanted was I basically had to take it first round because if I didn't, I knew it would get sniped, and I was basically guaranteed that I wouldn't get this mega because it's so good in OU right now, and I had a 13th seed as I said, but luckily I was able to grab it, and I was able to pick up my bro or my girl Mega Altaria Snoop Fluff. I mean, it's Snoop Dogg. Like, tell me this isn't something you'd see when you're high. All right, that's beside the point. I did pick Mega Altaria, so I have the Mega first turn, and these are the stats we're looking at when I go Mega, and they're really nice. 75, 110. In both defense, actually no, defense is 110. Special defense is only 105, but still the pixelate return that's hurting. I can run pixelate frustration if I really wanted to, because that's actually pretty funny if you ask me. So this thing can do a few things for my team. It could be a cleric. I could use heal bell roost if I wanted to. I could run a D-Dance, Roost set, I can be bulky, it could do a lot of things, and also, a majority of this time, once this thing gets up a Dragon Dance, it sweeps. And this is just so good in this format, I just know I had to get it, and I'm really happy with this considering I was a 13th seed. And it's not weak to many things, it only has 4 weaknesses, Ice, Poison, Steel, and Fairy. Now, the only type I'm really scared about in this format is going to be Ice, even though not many things get stabbed from it. So I really have to be aware of that. And the main thing I was trying to cover here was Steel in my OU pick. And in my OU pick, I decided that defoggers would go really fast, so I decided to go with Zapdos, Kaminari. Shout out to Rizzy Pal. um, so here, as you see, Zapdos only shares the ice weakness here, and I guess if I don't get off my Mega, it also has the rock weakness since Altaria is Dragon Flying. But I figured this is really good defog support. It has decent defenses and 90 HP. I could run it offensive. It's pretty fast in 100. I'm looking at a pretty speedy team right now with 80 and 100, and Zapdos and Mega Altaria. And the moves it gets, it's pretty good. Like it gets Heat Wave for anything that takes damage, which is a lot of things. Honestly, it gets Volt Switch for some initiative. Um, I could run it a few different ways. I can run Life Orb if I wanted to. The Life Orb Zapdos from the last episode if you didn't see it. Yeah, so this Zapdos is mainly going to be for support. I don't really see myself bringing an offensive one, even though I do have the opportunity. Alright, so Zapdos right now, it's only weak to Ice and Rock, and I'm also have a Fairy and Dragon weakness still to cover, also a Poison one. And now I could have went with BO, but that would end up with me having to have a PU pick, and I don't think I would normally need one. So this way I drafted because we're on a salary, and the way I planned out my draft, I only needed an NU pick, and I didn't need to grab a PU. So here I just decided that I'm gonna go straight down to UU, and I'm gonna pick up my bro Tentacruel, Alligary, the female Tentacruel with that big nose. Reminds me of my math teacher, Teehee. As you see, its special defense is 120. That's nothing to laugh at. With 80 HP, I can run it special defensively. If I really wanted to, like, I can run some physical defense, but it's really not taking a hit here. It's mainly to eat up those other hits, and with fire, water, ice, fighting, poison, steel, fairy, and bug resistances, this thing's just such a great tank. It synergizes pretty well with Zapdos, even though electric is a problem. It's neutral to Zapdos, but it's super effective on this, so I have to watch out for that. The ground weakness this thing has, Zapdos is immune to. And the psychic weakness is yet to be covered, but this thing, it's also some rapid spin support, and I know this is really important. You need at least two defoggers slash rapid spinners in this format. So I already have my two, and I could just go all out, freaking attacking mons or whatever I want to do. I have some bulk already with Mega Altaria, Tentacruel, and Zapdos. So here I'm like, I have a psychic weakness. I want something that can set up rocks as well, because I don't have any rock setters. I have stuff to get rid of hazards, but nothing to set them, and I know that's really important. So I went with another UU pick in Azelf, and this being my second UU pick, I'm kind of wasting some money, but then again, I only have two things in OU right now. One of them being an S rank, so that did waste some money, but I have a levitate ability, so that also synergizes pretty well with Tentacruel, because it could take a psychic type hit. And this is, I'm having a pretty nice looking team here. This 115 speed, it had so much speed to my team. Nothing's under 80 right now. Right now, Mega Altaria is the slowest thing, but it gets Dragon Dance, so I'm looking at a pretty fast team. And this thing hits so hard. It's both of its attacks are 125 and its speed is 115. It's hitting like a truck. So right now I'm so happy with this team. I have a rock setter here. I could run Focus Sash if I wanted to. Flamethrower gets a nasty plot. I could do so many different things, and I'm really excited to use this thing. Right now I basically covered my weaknesses. I think I don't think any of them are non-covered except for the wait. Actually no. So I'm just gonna go with that. Okay, so Azelf is weak to Dark, and Ghost. Ghost isn't covered at all, but let's just ignore that. That can be our little secret. Um, I'm just gonna go down to RU here, cause I do have another UU pick, but it's so guaranteed that no one's gonna pick this thing, even though it's a monster. So I just decided to go with an RU pick that I know everyone's gonna probably want. So I just get an early one. So I think I drafted pretty good, like order wise, because I'm a Scavalier. This thing is such a monster. 135 attack. It does have low speed, but it gives me so much bulk. I can run it with AV. It's a pursuit trapper. I don't think it gets stealth rocks, but no, it doesn't get stealth rocks. But its coverage is also kind of limited. Like, it can counter 1 week. That would be funny. Fell Stinger, I guess. Give me that +2, even though it gets Sword Stance, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it does. Right here. This thing's just such a monster. I knew I had to pick it up with all these resistances and only one weakness to fire, which I have two coverages in, with Mega Altaria and Tentacruel. So I knew I just had to pick this thing up. It's also my only knockoff. No, I have Azelf, that's a lie. But Azelf and Tentacruel. But honestly, this thing's just hitting so hard. Freaking 135 attack, I'm scared. Scavalier just turned down, Here is my last UU pick, I'm pretty sure. Because, as I said before, we are on a budget. So, I'm gonna have to go with my bro Pangoro. Last season, I had Diggersby, it got MVP. I'm gonna have to say this thing's a real contender for MVP this season. Like, Iron Fist, Drain Punch, it's hitting so many things hard. I really wanted somebody to get the Chansey Mega Sableye core, because I just break through that with this. I can run Lumberry, Scrappy, so I can hit the Sableye with Drain Punches, or Superpower, whatever I want to run. But nobody picked it up. Yeah. So this thing has, its typing isn't the greatest. I do have a Psychic immunity, which is pretty nice, but I have two resistances already, and that Escavalier and Azelf, so this thing can just switch in on possible psychics. It's not really for that though. I can run AV if I want. Its defenses are in the 70s and its HP is 90. Honestly, this thing is just used for attack. It's not as bulky as I'd like it to be, but it hits so hard with its Iron Fist. I can run elemental punches. It's just so much power. Diggersby has some competition, I have to say. Also the stab knockoff, it's beautiful. Now here, this is where it gets confusing, because I don't know why I made this pick, but I wanted this pick so bad. Like, I don't have any fire stab right now, and that's a problem. So I decided to go with a Blaziken. Mind you, this thing is Uber's, but we allowed it without speed boost, of course, because with speed boost I just sweep. So I'm just gonna have Blaziken here. It gets the stab flare blitz. I could run it special too if I want with 110. Its speed is 80, which I'd like it to be faster, but it's just not. It has some weaknesses, but with that speed and attack, it just wall breaks, honestly. I could run it special. Mixed is probably what I'm gonna do most weeks. It gets that knockoff. It's faster knockoff. I can't get burned since it is a fire type, so I think physical is probably the better way to go. Gets high jump kick. That's scary. My luck. I don't think I should be running high jump kick. I wish it got close combat. It gets superpower, but it lowers my stuff, and I don't want that to happen. I can run a choice scarf. Its coverage is pretty good, I think. And yeah. So next mon is going to be a Miltank. Cause okay, I need something fat right now. Like something physically defensive. Miltank does that job. Does it so well. Okay, Miltank also gets rocks and heal bell, and this can be a cleric. I can run an AV, but obviously not with rocks or anything. Its defense is 105 and HP is 95. That's decent for a physical wall. It's honestly taking a lot of hits. Scrappy, I'd probably be running thick fat most of the time. Sap Sipper is gonna be pretty good, I think too. But this thing gets rocks, it gets recovery, it gets heal bell, um, it gets T wave. That could be funny. So we have Whitney the Miltank here. It's pretty self-explanatory. I just want it for fatness, and that's it, honestly. So my next pick here, I fighting can be a problem for my team, even though I do have resistances. So I know I need a ghost. Like if they have high jump kick or something, I could just switch that thing in, even though it is really risky since it's an obvious play. But I'm gonna go with Cofagrigus because this thing, it's a nice RU pick. It has good special attack. I don't have any real special attackers yet, and that's kind of scary. So this thing, it's pretty good. 145 defense, 105 special defense. Its HP is 58, so eh. But when you have defenses that high, HP doesn't matter as much. So I think yeah, this is a pretty good pick. Its only real recovery is pain split, and it's taking some hits. So I don't know. There are better ghost types out there. Hint, hint. Wink, wink. So yeah, this is just here. It's here to sponge up hits. I'm just trying to get some bulkiness here. I can also have Trick Room on this if I want. So Pangoro can actually put in a lot of damage. I ran a UU team with Trick Room. I might do a live of that one day. By the way, I'm also gonna have a draft analysis of my other leagues. Right now just the IBL since the CBA is not over. But let's just get back to this. So now I really don't have a grass type. I like something that could hit specially, but I want it to be bulky too. So I just decided to go with my bro Saw's tank. It's a Sawsbuck and a Miltank in one. I already have a Miltank, but I want a Saw's tank. So I go with Go-Go. Where is it here? So Go-Go, it's so good. Like it can run Giga Drain. Its special attack is not bad, but its attack is obviously better. 123 HP. It could be ran really nice defensively. Special defensively that is 62 is eh. So I'm just gonna do this. It's most likely gonna be a special wall. I have Tentacle for that, so hint hint, wink wink. As I said, we're able to have 5 trays. I'm just gonna say that right now. It gets milk drink and recovery, so I don't see myself bringing this and Miltank. This might have been a waste of a pick. But here we go, guys. The last pick. This is going to be the lowest tier I get, and it's gonna be the most powerful mon ever. Shout out to Guillermo. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I'm sorry, man. So we're gonna have to go with the most powerful mon ever. It gets ice stab. It's a rock type. We need some rock types. It could be a stealth rock setter. You guys just aren't ready. Auroras. Let's just have a little bit of a pause. Auroras. Just let that sink in. I drafted freaking Barney. It's a dinosaur. It's 6th gen. I was like I need an ice type, but like it's an Aurorus. Refrigerate hyper voice. That's all I have to say. Go away. Now, those are all living on my mind. My team is looking decent. I mean, I'm kind of down right now because I feel like I could have drafted better. I had a draft all planned out, and this is basically how it was looking. I got sniped on Regirock. Somebody that's really good in the league, and it's also in my division has Regirock. Shots fired. Shady reference there. So this is just my team right now. But just kidding, as those hints and winks I mentioned earlier, this is where they come into play. Now, how I said Coffee Grigas is bad, it is bad. Let's drop that and let's pick up a Dusknoir, because like Dusknoir is just better. All right, look, tell me how Dusknoir isn't better. It's less money. It only has a little bit less HP. Its defenses, if you average them out, they're higher than Coffee Grigas's because they're 135, and 45 HP. I got this thing banded, which I don't see myself doing, but it's a possibility. It gives me that fighting immunity, as I said I needed. Also normal immunity. It's not that necessary, but it's there. This thing's just better than Coffee Grigas. I don't understand. It gets Will-O-Wisp, Pain Split. It does the same thing. It gets Shadow Sneak too. I don't understand why this thing is PU and freaking Coffee Grigas is RU. It doesn't make any sense to me. Also, I get Frisk, which is a better ability in my opinion than Mummy, but it could be, I don't know. It gets Elemental Punches, I'm pretty sure, and its attack is 100. Yeah, it's 100. It gets EQ. Most things get EQ, so that's not much to boast about. So this thing's just better than Coffee Grigas, and it's less money. Now, with me dropping Coffee Grigas, that gives me, okay, it's RU to NU, and I'm pretty sure that, oh no, RU to PU. So I'm pretty sure that gives me 60k, and I already had 20k left over, so I'm able to, honestly, I don't even know math right now, so let's just leave that out of it. So here, I'm just able to upgrade here my stupid Go-Go. I could have upgraded Aurorus, but for Frostlass, I guess. I don't know if Frostlass is still available. I'm gonna have to look into that. I just give myself an idea. Okay, so Go-Go's up out of here, and we're gonna get something that's just better, like Shaman. I said I need a special attacker, and I went to Go-Go, but this thing is just better than Go-Go. Like if you average out its things, it's 100 in each thing. It gets Stab, Seed Flare. It gets really good coverage in Earth Power and Dazzling Gleam and all that niceness. It can be ran defensively with Leech Seed, Protect. It doesn't. It gets Healing Wish. I didn't even know this. This is really good for me, and this is just my team right now. It's looking so nice. Like those are the 11 mons. They synergize pretty well. I'm ready for the season to start. It starts on the 20th, by the way. We have to get our battles in before the 20th. I'm not even sure what day the 20th lands on, but it's Monday to Monday. My first week battle is gonna be Dylan, who has a Charizard Y. That's pretty scary. We've been talking, and he says that Aurora scares him, which I find hilarious. Like, Barney, you're just go away, Barney. This is my battle, my team for the IPBA. It's looking really nice. As I said, I'm in 2 other leagues. Those draft analyses will be up. I just have to finish the draft for the CBA, and IBL is most likely next. Like 99% of the time, it's gonna be next. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm rambling. I'm gonna end the video off here. I have my 11 mons, obviously. I'm gonna leave it at that. The IPBA starts on the 20th. Ranting again, so I'm just gonna leave you guys at that. Peace. I'm out.